I was afraid because there was a lot going on. But I knew that I was not gonna give up.
And you ran?
I ran.
Oh my god.
And everybody from the house was behind me.
Oh, everybody came after you?
Yeah.
Oh wow. How did he find out? Did you tell him?
Yeah, I told him.
So today I'm 28. Would you say you're proud of me? What would be your advice to any young lady in your shoe? Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
In the corners of my mind, I just can't seem to find a reason to believe that I can break free. Cause you see, I have been down so long, like the hope is gone. But as I lift my hands, I understand that I should praise you through my circumstance. So I can dance. Just wanna praise you. Just wanna praise you. I can just find it. Whoa. Everything that could go wrong, all went wrong at one time. So much pressure fell on me. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Lord, I know you wanna see if I.
Cuckoo.
Strength training don't make me too hungry.
Okay.
Hi now. Hi Les.
You hide everybody and not hide me. Come back. And I hide to the
Hi sis. I know. Hi Mommy Clara.
Come back and hide me. Hide me.
Hi Mario. What's your Anglophone name? Hi Mommy. Hi Mommy. Mommy, closing my eye. I know it's
Thank you. Ouch. So pretty.
Yeah, mocktails are like mocktails are. Oh yeah, y'all can drink the signature mocktails though. Like y'all.
Hey my latecomers. Yes, you're a latecomer.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Sister, let me call you right back. We're singing the birthday song.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. No, like
Birthday girl.
No.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. It's been almost 2 years that I haven't been active on my YouTube channel, and I'm really sorry about that. But now I'm back, and I decided to resume on my birthday. Well, my birthday was Thursday, but I wanted to share a little bit more with you guys about me, a little more personally. And for that, I have someone with me today who is going to tell us a little bit about the story around my birth, because I know I heard the story. There was a story behind how I was born. And so what time would be better to hear about that story but now? So today I have my mom with me, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Hey mommy.
Hi baby.
Welcome to my YouTube channel
Thank you.
on my special birthday episode. So, growing up, I heard a lot of stories about, well, not a lot of stories. Well, I did hear a lot of stories around my birth. But as my mom, as you being here, I wanted to ask you, I want to hear from the horse's mouth. Being pregnant with the beauty that I am, and how was your journey to birth? So just, just a little bit of background story.
Okay. got pregnant when I was still in high school,
Okay.
which was like a taboo.
Yeah.
So it was a very difficult moment. But one thing I know, I was determined to give birth to you, no matter what happened.
You were not afraid?
I was afraid because there was a lot going on.
Okay.
But I knew that I was not going to give up.
Okay.
Because I was ready. I told myself, even if you have to die, we're going to die together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're a very courageous high schooler.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of girls in high school, you know, they find out they're pregnant. Especially, we're from Cameroon, so finding out you're pregnant in high school, it feels like your parents, you're a failure to your parents. So,
Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit.
My mom was not happy at all.
I can imagine.
I'm a mother too, so if I have a young girl being pregnant, I'm not going to be happy. So I'm not going to blame her for not being happy.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't want me to keep the pregnancy, and I was determined to do so.
Okay.
I told myself that I already sinned against God by doing what I was not supposed to do to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So why should I go kill a child?
Yeah.
So I said, no matter what happened, this child have to be born.
Okay. And how did your mom find out? Did she just, did you walk around the house hiding yourself? Or?
I was at 3 months, I was very flat. Nobody would have known.
Oh, wow.
Your dad family
Mm-hmm.
had to come and announce to her that I was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And hell broke loose.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So after they left, she wanted to cut my hair. Because I had long hair. She was like, because of this hair, that men look at you.
So she's going to cut it so nobody's going to look at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she grabbed my hair. And she was looking for the scissors on top of the dresser.
Mm-hmm.
And I just flipped my head in.
And you ran?
I ran.
Oh my God.
And everybody from the house was behind me.
Oh, everybody came after you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I ran to a dangerous area
Yeah.
where I would have never have done that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
There was a place where,
Railroad.
yes.
Yeah.
At night, people were getting killed there, women was getting raped, but at that time, I didn't really care.
Mm-hmm.
I just went on. And
Anything to save your baby.
Yeah. Find a way around the neighborhood, somewhere far away. Yeah. That was the adventure for that night. And I had to go different places, like just hang out in places in a day, go to the time when I went like 2 days without taking a shower,
Wow.
just roaming around. I was
To
determined.
keep me.
Yeah, I was determined.
So when you went to the railroad, did you spend the night at the railroad?
No, I just find a way in the neighborhood and I end up just going to a safe area.
Okay.
Then
But did you sleep out in the open?
My dad would let me in at night.
Oh, my dad. Oh, so my dad was sneaking you in the house when my other grandma was aware?
No.
Oh, so he was sneaking you in the house.
And I was living out
Early in the morning.
sleeping.
Oh my goodness. So how long did you guys do that for?
Maybe 2 days.
Wow. So he was determined to protect you too.
Yeah, but there was an issue going on with the family.
Uh-huh.
And there was a time when he too wanted me to.
Yeah.
So, but
I guess because of the pressure.
But at least he
helped.
made sure that at night I had a place to sleep. Then at 5 a.m. I started just roaming the streets.
So how was it for him? How did he find out? Did you tell him?
Yeah, I told him.
Was he happy at first? I know you mentioned that, later on with the pressure.
Yeah, he was anxious. So from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Even the mom didn't want, the parents. No,
Everybody.
The parents were like, oh, you guys need to go to school and all
Yeah.
that. Nobody's expecting a child at that
Yeah.
moment, so.
I think it's really rare to see parents, with kids in high school that will initially welcome the child when when you're pregnant. I think the first reaction would be for your parents to be upset.
Yeah.
Now, some parents will go to the extent of wanting their daughters to, end the pregnancy, especially if it's really young.
Mm-hmm.
which is something that as Christians, you know, we would not subscribe to, you know, but we understand, you know, everybody, and that was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
that's 28 years ago.
28 years ago. Yeah. So I can't understand. So how did you get back home? Did you ever go back home?
Yeah, I ended up going back home. But before that, there were people in the family who were like, you're going to struggle with this child. You're going to have to maybe cut off leaves from the trees and twist it in your hand and feed her with that. I was like, I don't care if I have to take my clothes and put on her, I'm going to do that. So my aunt kept me at her friend's place.
One of your aunts?
Yeah, one of my aunts. She kept me at her friend's place for, I think, 2 days. And my mom was worried. So she asked my mom that if I come back home, would she give me a break? Then when my mom said yes, that's how I ended up coming home.
So she wanted to take you from your friend's house, from her friend's house,
and brought me back.
Wow. Okay.
But still,
it was still a struggle.
There was not a break.
Yeah.
So later on, your grandmother agreed that okay, because there was issue, your dad almost went to prison for that. So the judge was like, okay, we don't want to send anybody in prison. Let's just have a peaceful talk within parents because
find a mutual agreement.
Yeah. So
okay.
Then your grandmother said, okay, I can go over to live with her. And I said, why not?
Okay. So my dad's mom suggested that you go live with her in order to protect us. Okay.
Yeah.
So how's it been like being my mom? I know that we'll come back with more episodes on our relationship, but I want to ask from your standpoint, you know, seeing me from you having to fight to protect me in your belly to me turning 28, like, how has it been for you watching me growing up? I know it's been a lot.
It's been a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
One thing I know, I always loved you.
Oh.
It doesn't matter
whether I'm good
or bad. I always say there's no trash
where you put
kids.
Yeah, you always say that.
So you have to love your children unconditionally. Because if you chase them away, who's going to love your child more than you?
Yeah. So one thing you know for sure is that your love has always been constant.
for sure. In spite of whatever, the love have never...
Okay.
There's never not been a time when I say I love you less now or I even regret keeping you or whatever.
Really? You never regretted?
Oh no.
So today I'm 28. Would you say you're proud of me?
Of course, why not?
I'm asking because I'm 28 and there are lots of things that I wish I would have done by this age that I haven't done. So when sometimes I look at myself and I tell myself that, you know, I wish there was more from me, you know. So from that perspective, I ask myself sometimes, are you proud with me? Like, would you, I'm sure you probably wanted me to be in a better place, but that's what I just want to know, like, from your perspective, are you proud of me?
Of course. I know you've been through a lot of things in your life, so a lot of setback, a lot of hurt and all that. And it's never too late for me. I believe that you can still be whoever God created you to be. And I know you have a purpose in life and you're going to fulfill it. You're just 28 years old, so.
28 is young.
Young. But it's not too late though.
Okay. Well,
you can still do whatever and become whoever you wish to be.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
So today was my birthday and the theme was yellow. You're looking so pretty.
Thank you, baby.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure, you know, asking you these questions and finding out your perspective about, you know, the story behind my birth. I know I don't want to ask if you had to do it, would you do it again? I'm sure you would have wanted me in a better, maybe you would have wanted to have me like in a better setting, or like things would have been, you would have loved for things to be a little different.
You have to be me and your dad to have you. So.
No, but I mean like maybe married.
Yeah, that's what I wished. But I got to understand that you can have a child in the marriage, then the marriage ends.
Yeah. So it's not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee. My wish was that I should have it have my children in the
In
marriage. But it happened.
Yeah.
And here you are.
Okay, here I am. All right, everybody. So I hope you were pleased to hear the story behind my birth, of how my mom, did all she could to keep me. I want to ask you, what would be your advice to any young lady in your shoe? Like, she maybe had a boyfriend, and like we're talking about somebody already in that situation.
Yeah.
We're not talking about advising someone who, we're talking about someone who is already in that situation. Because I know a lot of times when young ladies are like pregnant, they're worrying about tomorrow. Like, actually, I haven't asked that, because I remember, like, you always told me that every time I needed something, God always provided. So what advice would you give someone already in that situation that may not know what to do?
If it happened, just keep the baby. People thought that you were going to struggle. I don't think you ever went a day without eating.
No. I don't remember growing up in lack.
You see?
I don't remember any bad days.
What people thought that was going to happen ended up not happening. So God always provided in spite of, even when I was not working, even when I was struggling, God always provided. So you find yourself in that situation, instead of killing the child, you don't know who the child may end up being tomorrow. So just keep the child and just trust God.
Trust God. Yeah, because like you already said, you already did what you weren't supposed to do. So why would you go ahead and do more?
Yeah.
And there was a time when, during a long period of my life, where I felt like a mistake. Because when you're a child born out of what we consider wedlock, you kind of feel like, maybe if my parents didn't, then I wouldn't have been born. It means maybe I wasn't meant to be born, because especially as a Christian, I actually started struggling with that when I became a Christian, because from that perspective, I'm like, okay, if as a child of God, we're supposed to have our kids in the marriage, and now I was born outside of the marriage, does it mean that I wasn't planned for? But then I remember a scripture that says that before you were formed in the womb of your mom, I knew you. So that kind of gave me some comfort. And I felt like, I guess God planned for me.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe, I don't know if he planned for me to come that way, but I guess he thought of me.
We're supposed to come on earth. So
Yeah. All right.
As men, timing is not always God timing.
Exactly. All right.
What matters is that you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm waxing strong through all of life's turmoil. So yeah, I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to be back with you. I would say, because we spent a long time without having a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm glad God restored that.
Amen.
And I'm glad that this birthday I could celebrate it by your side. I don't know what next year has in hold for us.
We take it one day at a time.
Yeah, we're taking it one day at a time. We're letting everything into God's hands. But I'm so grateful. So now that we're together, I'm just going to tell my followers that we have a lot coming up. A lot of episodes, mom and daughter. Actually, I'm going to have a mom and daughter series because, like my mom mentioned, like I've mentioned, we've been through a lot. And so there's a lot that I would like us to share with the world to help daughters who have, struggle with their relationship with their mom, and sometimes you get to the point where you feel like your relationship will never be restored. But to see my mom and I sitting here today, trust me, it's a miracle.
Amen. Yeah.
And I'm so grateful to God. I'm so grateful to be by your side.
Me too.
So yeah, thank you for watching this episode, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody to watch the YouTube video. Bye.
Lord, I try to make it my way.